talented, but you've got a sense of humor, I've noticed. And your sense of humor is dry, so I don't know if everyone will get it. But I got your humor when we were together at the church, which is where I saw you last for the most recent exhibition. But what's so exciting to me is every time I drive down Sag Road, down Madison, I get to see Twister Grande tall.
Right.
And how tall is it?
It's 13 feet.
Well, it's a beautiful piece beside the white church, a white piece. Did it end up there because someone requested you to please place it there, or did you come to them, or how did it end up at the church? Just curious.
Well, I think that Eric and most likely April had seen my work in general. And I think they had seen Park Avenue and other, these pieces are made in different sizes and different places. And Eric requested if there was a twister available. And we had a couple ideas, but it had to fit the site, not just visually, but from from the measurements of the piece. Twister Grande Tall was built for an exhibition at the Thomas Schulte Gallery. I forget what year, but not that long ago.
I was reading that you had this. I haven't seen it, the illustrated catalog about. I love the title. Some stories are worth repeating. I thought that was a great title. I'm just curious to know, how did that happen and what was that associated with, the catalog? What show? Or
that was the drawing show in 2013 at the Parrish.
Okay.
And they
that's the Parrish Art Museum in Southampton.
Parrish Art Museum, and then it was also at the Gray Art Gallery. And the Gray did the early drawings, and the Parrish did the last half, and so it was divided into two. Some stories are worth repeating. It came from, I wrote a little book, and I don't write very much anymore, but I used to. And the writings would be in some way referring to the work, but other times. And I think it was a kind of, maybe I'd call it smart-ass remark. Some stories are worth repeating. The story of World War I is like that. I like to hear it again and again. And it's me being kind of young and smart-ass. The story of World I is like that. I like to hear it again and again. And then, of course, World War I had a lot of trenches, and I like trenches, and
right.
On and on. And it was from a little book that I wrote, and then I went on to talk about how World War I, which still interests me for a lot of reasons, was a paradigm shift and resulted in us seeing the world in a very different way.